Hello, HGM family. Eric and Gena Boggs here with you today, and just wanted to take a moment for just a little lesson about maybe marriage and family. Talk about something that maybe is not seen in just a positive way, but something that's needed to be said.
Yeah, we're talking about trouble today, right?
Yeah.
All families, marriage. Listen, there are days we have trouble. There are days we struggle. The Bible even warns us of that, right?
Yeah,
in our home and our family.
Again, the reality is ministry. If things are not well at home, probably things are not well in whatever ministry we lead. So.
Absolutely, we believe that, and we shared an article with you in this month's newsletter, and just wanted to take a few minutes and talk to you about that. How many of you at some point in your life have ignored a warning sign? Come on, we get warning signs in a lot of different ways, right?
Sure we do. Yeah, you get warning signs. If you drive a vehicle, you get a service engine soon, or
That's
maintenance needed. You get those signs, and that's an indicator that there's something you need to do. So
right.
what we want to talk about today are some of those signs that maybe you see at home that it's easy to ignore.
Yeah, we just kind of get in the rut and the routine of life, and life's just coming at you, and you're just kind of going through the motions and living in the grind, and maybe there's some warning signs that you just aren't really paying attention to.
Yeah.
And we just want to talk about those real quick today, just give you a couple of those and say, hey, if you see some of these warning signs in your relationship, it's important to stop, right? Take heed, take notice.
Yeah, we're told that in Scripture, in Ephesians 5, it says, you walk with your head up and your eyes open.
That's right.
Walk circumspectly, that you redeem the time, realizing that the days are evil. And again, all of us know that life can be challenging, it can be tough. And again, especially at home, we run into things, and again, we're just saying that we need to make sure that we're aware of these places. And if you're aware of them, it's like blind spots. If you don't know where your blind spots are, sometimes that can do a lot of damage, and you're not even realize it. So, 5 quick things.
Real quick.
Tell us the first one.
Here's a warning sign. If conflict and drama are your MO, man, if it is just tense in your home all the time, if you're not good at having those hard conversations and talking about the things that need, listen, you know it. If you sweep them under the rug, they're coming back. You're gonna have to deal with it again, and it just puts a cloud over your whole relationship.
I think a lot of times we don't like conflict. So we avoid conflict, or we don't.
True.
We really maybe we have conflict, or we don't like to have those hard conversations, as you said. I've always said this: if you're willing to have the hard conversations along the way, just being honest and truthful, then it diffuses some of the tension. It diffuses some of the hard decisions or decisions you don't want to make. So, again, I think the reality is every one of us, if we realize, man, our home just seems like there's something all the time. I know people sometimes.
What about this? What about murmuring and complaining?
Oh, yeah.
Man, maybe you're just critical all the time. You just nitpick at everything.
Tense.
Yeah.
Tension. You don't know what to say or what to do. But again, if conflict, and again, if drama is kind of the way of life, if you're always looking for something, always next thing that you're looking for, you're always kind of critical and thinking, it's always going to be bad, something you need to be aware of.
That's right.
What's number 2?
What about this one? You're just too busy. And I know what a lot of you thought right there. You thought, well, what am I supposed to do about that? I mean, there's so many things we got going. I get it. I understand. But if you are so busy that you don't have time, come on, in your marriage, for one another, if you aren't taking time for conversations, good and bad.
Yeah.
Look, I'm talking about conversations outside of just, who's picking up the kids, or what have you got on schedule for tonight. I'm talking about deeper conversations than that, spending time to communicate.
If your schedule is stacked every day, then you need to somewhere, you need to block some time. And again, I'd say this, maybe you need a schedule, and that'll help you out. But again, if you just feel so busy that you don't have time for each other, don't have time for the kids, you got to change something, because again, busyness will eat us alive. And again, we get addicted to busy. We get to the point we think busy is what we need to be, what we should be.
Listen, if Jesus needed to come apart from the crowd
right.
for a bit, who do we think we are?
Yeah.
Right? Maybe you need some new rhythms, just some new rhythms of work and rest and play.
I always say it this way.
Come on, you need some fun time.
If you don't come apart, you'll come apart. And again, Jesus taught us to get aside. He taught us this. Look, the Sabbath is made for man, not for God.
That's
Sabbath
so true,
was a gift to man to know how to shut it down, to rest, to have time. And again, we just think that sometimes a trap for our lives can be busy.
It is a trap.
And
so true.
again, number 3.
All right, you now neglect the parts
Huge
of life
warning sign.
that once bonded you together.
Wow.
You just neglect that. We're kind of flowing right out of that. So busy. We just don't have time. Wait, let me change that. We just don't make time for those things that once, brought us together, made us
enjoyed.
passionate, have fun together. All that's kind of exited
made
our
life happen as far as excitement and putting
right.
energy and passion in your relationship. I think that it's so easy for us to get stuck in those ruts of life that we just kind of get caught in those routines. And we forget the things that we enjoyed doing together. We kind of leave those things out, things that we were very intentional about, whether it's going on a date night or going to dinner, having a game night, whatever it is, things that we sometimes we begin to leave out. And looking back, those are the places where our relationship took off. Our relationship really bonded together. And we think that if you don't have those places in life,
you don't have time not to do those things. It's that important. Listen, fun is not optional. And you say fun, we don't even know what fun is again. You need to get creative. You need to find those places that you enjoyed being together again. It is not optional. It is necessary.
If you're not in joy and there's no joy in your relationship, that's trouble, right? So again, we're just asking, stop. What are the things that you take time, that you should take time to do together, that you enjoy together? The Bible says in Ecclesiastes 9, it says, enjoy the wife of your youth. Proverbs, it says, enjoy the wife of your youth. So again, you should enjoy one another in marriage, that company, that companionship.
That brings such strength to your relationship and to you together. And come on, pastors, ministers, leaders, you need that strength in your life, man, to take you through the tough times, right?
Yeah. Here's a biggie, number 4.
The negatives.
The negatives are more prominent.
Than the positives. Man, you just caught up on everything that's wrong. You're the glass half empty person all the time. And you say, how could I be that? No, we get caught in that again, right?
I think that if pessimism is your MO, you've got trouble. Again, we mentioned this earlier, but when you're in a place where, there's always murmuring and complaining. We said earlier, if you're in that place where conflict kind of just hangs around all the time, the reality is maybe you've just got caught up in, all you can see is what's wrong with life, or what's wrong with her, or what's wrong with him.
Yeah.
And I think that's a dangerous place to live. Boy, you're talking about a warning sign.
It is. And listen, in a relationship, in a close relationship like this one, listen, you are not going to you're just not going to make it without some disappointments.
Yeah.
With some failure where I just didn't meet up to all the things that he thought I should be. That is going to be part of this relationship. But if that's all I can ever focus on,
always thinking about what's wrong instead of what's right. Look, the Bible says, think on the good things. Philippians 4:8 says, think on these things. Think on the good thing. As a man thinks in his heart, so is he. So what are you thinking about when it comes to your spouse, your family, your kids? It goes a long way. And then number 5.
We're going to end with this one. Listen, the idea of divorce is entertained.
Woo.
Man,
that's a red light.
You begin, and I told Eric, because we were talking about this, maybe you're not even using that word in your head, but if you were thinking, man, I don't know about our future. I mean, what is it? Do we have a future? If we're just blind to that, if we feel like we live in hopelessness, that nothing's going to ever change, this is just our lot in life.
You can entertain divorce in your mind, again, in your thoughts.
So true, yeah.
and never talk about it. And that's what I've seen it happen. Just it's like it comes out of nowhere. No, it's been developing over time.
That's right.
And it's dangerous. Look, if you even think about, if you even had the thought pass, if you're looking at the grass on the other side of the fence and think the grass is greener on the other side, then listen, that's a warning sign.
It's a dangerous place.
You better stop where you're at. Always remember the grass is greener over the septic tank. It's not really better over on the other side, like sometimes we're fooled into thinking. But again, those 5 things, just real quick thoughts. If those are happening, man, those are warning signs.
Heed the warning.
Yeah.
Listen. Fill up the tank, all right? Don't run on empty. You got the warning signs. And, man, with God, all things are possible.
Yeah.
Isn't that true?
And listen, before we can have healthy, growing, multiplying churches, we need healthy, growing, multiplying families.
That's right.
Your marriage matters.
It does.
Your home matters.
That's
and
right.
We encourage you, leaders, pastors, pay attention to the signs.
Man, God bless you.
Good being with you. Good? You think?
Hope so. We went a little long.
Well, again.
Okay, get this far.
I think